corners of a dusty book, hidden in the shadows of a quiet nook, a sketch of a dream on a fragile white sheet, waiting for the pulses of a heart to beat. I wrote a future with a charcoal pen, planning the journey of the where and the when. It's a flimsy construction of ink and of glue, but it's the only vessel that can carry me to you. Don't let the raindrops dampen the design, tracing the geometry of every single line. The wind is a giant, the world is a gale, but hope is the rudder and the white paper sail. Flying on paper wings, delicate and thin, floating on the whispers of the breath within. A beautiful frailty, a courageous design, moving through the chaos in a straight silver line. Though we are brittle and though we might tear, we're finding our balance in the high, cold air. One little crease could bring us to the ground, where the heavy silence is the only sound. But I'll hold the edges with a steady, firm hand, guiding our flight toward the promised land. The ink is blurring in the humidity of tears, washing out the traces of the old hollow fears. We are a manuscript soaring through the blue, a story of wonders that is finally true. Don't let the raindrops dampen the design, tracing the geometry of every single line. The wind is a giant, the world is a gale, but hope is the rudder and the white paper sail. Flying on paper wings, delicate and thin, floating on the whispers of the breath within. A beautiful frailty, a courageous design, moving through the chaos in a straight silver line. Though we are brittle and though we might tear, we're finding our balance in the high, cold air. Paper is stronger than the sharpest of steel, when it's fueled by the power of the things that we feel. Write a new chapter on the surface of the wind, where the boundaries of reality are disciplined. Fly through the lightning, fly through the dark, ignite the universe with a single paper spark. Fragile, yet strong, lifted high. Flying on paper wings, delicate and thin, floating on the whispers of the breath within. A beautiful frailty, a courageous design, moving through the chaos in a straight silver line. Though we are brittle and though we might tear, we're finding our balance in the high, cold air. Gliding home on the breeze, paper wings, wings. Folded in the corners of a dusty book, hidden in the shadows of a quiet nook, a sketch of a dream on a fragile white sheet, waiting for the pulses of a heart to beat. wrote our future with a charcoal pen, planning the journey of the where and the when. It's a flimsy construction of ink and of glue, but it's the only vessel that can carry me to you.
Don't let the raindrops dampen the design, tracing the geometry of every single line. The wind is a giant, the world is a gale, but hope is the rudder and the white paper sail.
Flying on paper wings,
Delicate and thin,
floating on the whispers
of the breath within.
A beautiful frailty,
A courageous design,
moving through the chaos
in a straight silver line.
though we are brittle.
And though we might tear,
We're finding our balance
in the high, cold air.
One little crease could bring us to the ground, where the heavy silence is the only sound. But I'll hold the edges with a steady, firm hand,
Guiding our flight toward the promised land. The ink is blurring in the humidity of tears, washing out the traces of the old hollow fears. We are a manuscript soaring through the blue, a story of wonders that is finally true.
Don't let the raindrops dampen the design.
Tracing the geometry of every single line.
The wind is a giant, the world is a gale, but hope is the rudder and the white paper sail. Flying on paper wings,
Delicate and thin,
floating on the whispers
of the breath within.
a beautiful frailty,
A courageous design,
moving through the chaos
in a straight silver line.
though we are brittle.
And though we might tear, we're finding our balance in the high, cold air.
Paper is stronger than the sharpest of steel.
When it's fueled by the power of the things that we feel,
Write a new chapter on the surface of the wind.
where the boundaries of reality are disciplined.
Fly through the lightning,
Fly through the dark
ignite the universe.
with a single paper spark.
Fragile,
Yet strong.
lifted,
High,
flying on paper wings,
delicate and thin,
floating on the whispers
of the breath within.
a beautiful frailty,
A courageous design, moving through the chaos in a straight silver line.
though we are brittle.
And though we might tear, we're finding our balance in the high, cold air.
Guiding hope,
On the breeze, paper,
wings,
Whispering shadows dance across the marble floor, counting every heartbeat behind the heavy door. Time stands frozen in a crystal sphere, waiting for the morning to wash away the fear.
Ancient starlight flickers through the velvet night, guiding weary travelers toward the holy light.
I found a sanctuary within your quiet gaze, a refuge from the hollow, cold and empty maze.
The mountains bow to the sapphire sea, unlocking secrets
Of the destiny we decree,
weightless spirits rising high above the ground.
in this cathedral of silence, we are finally found.
Eternal grace,
Falling like the summer rain, healing every fraction, numbing every bitter pain.
with 1,000 hallelujahs ringing through the sky, we are tethered to a promise that will never truly die.
Beneath the arch of heaven in a soft embrace, we surrender everything to this eternal grace.
I built a fortress out of stones and weathered clay, but you turned the darkness into brilliant day. No longer searching for a kingdom in the sand.
When I can feel the universe within your open hands, petals of jasmine scent the cooling evening air, lifting up a melody like a whispered prayer. Every scar is gilded, every tear is spun to gold, a story of redemption that is waiting to be told.
The mountains bow to the sapphire sea,
Unlocking secrets of the destiny we decree,
weightless spirits rising high above the ground.
in this cathedral of silence, we are finally found.
Eternal grace,
Falling like the summer rain, healing every fracture, numbing every bitter pain.
with 1,000 hallelujahs ringing through the sky, we are tethered to a promise that will never truly die.
Beneath the arch of heaven in a soft embrace,
We surrender
everything to this eternal grace. And if the stars should crumble into dust,
we hold on to the sacred undying trust.
greater than the oceans, wider than the plains,
The fire of this mercy is all that now remains.
it flows through our veins like a river of light, banishing the ghosts of the lonely winter night.
Grace, so vast,
Grace,
at last,
unending, unwavering, divine, eternal grace, falling like the summer rain, healing every fracture, numbing every bitter pain.
with 1,000 hallelujahs
Ringing through the sky, we are tethered to a promise that will never truly die. Beneath the arch of heaven in a soft embrace, we surrender everything to this eternal grace, washing over us forevermore. Eternal grace. clouds a turning slate, standing at the threshold of a wild and stormy fate.
There's a tension in the atmosphere, a static in the air,
as the electricity begins to saturate the air.
I've always been a lightning rod for trouble and for rain, walking through the gales of a heavy mental strain.
But the tempest has a rhythm that is strangely full of peace, providing every prisoner a merciful release.
Let the windows rattle and the rafters start to groan.
We are safe within the shelter of the temple we have known.
The fury of the elements is just a grand design
To wash away the impurities and make the spirit shine.
riding through the gentle storm
Where the thunder is a song,
a power that is beautiful,
a force that's clean and strong.
it's a baptism of water, it's a symphony of wind.
Where the errors of the past are finally disciplined.
Don't be
Frightened of the darkness or the flashing in the sky.
the most spectacular of visions.
Is the one that's passing by.
The deluge is a curtain that is hiding us from view, a private world of liquid gray for me and only you.
The chaos on the outside is a mirror of the soul,
So
searching for the turbulence that makes the spirit whole. Watch the silver droplets as they race across the page.
dissolving every bitterness and every stagnant stain,
Nature is a teacher with a fierce and heavy hand.
cleansing all the fever from the parched and thirsty land.
Let the windows rattle and the rafters start to groan.
We are safe within the shelter of the temple we have
The
known,
fury of the elements is just a grand design
to wash away the impurities
and make the spirit shine. Riding through the gentle storm where the thunder is a song, a power that is beautiful,
a force that's clean and strong.
it's a baptism of water, it's a symphony of wind. Where the errors of the past are finally disciplined.
Don't be
Frightened of the darkness or the flashing in the sky.
the most spectacular of visions is the one that's passing by.
After every hurricane, the air is sweet and thin.
Revealing all the clarity that's vibrating within.
The pressure is a blessing, the rain is a relief.
Ending every chapter of the winter and the grief.
Stand out in the open with your head held high.
Underneath the majesty of a weeping sky.
The wind, the rain, purify me. Riding through the gentle storm where the thunder is a song, a power that is beautiful,
Oh, a force that's clean and strong.
it's a baptism of water, it's a symphony of wind.
Where the errors of the past
Finally disciplined. as you shadow in the temple ruins before the invention of the seasons and the moons. A memory of amber and of desert heat before the first city was built upon a street.
You were the queen of a kingdom lost to time, and I was the poet with a prehistoric rhyme.
We've wandered through the ages in a different skin, but the recognition always comes from deep within.
The DNA of longing is a map across the stars,
carrying the stories and the mythological scars.
We are carbon and we are stardust.
We are spirit and we are bone,
reclaiming a heritage
that we have always known.
This is an ancient love, older than the hills,
the primordial power that the heavy silence feels.
From the caves of the north to the islands of the south,
a kiss that was whispered breaking the fragmented pieces, feel entirely whole.
I was a statue carved from frozen ice, paying for a dream with a heavy price. But you struck a match against the marble stone, igniting a fever I have never known.
The temperature is rising as the atoms collide, nowhere for the shadows of the past to hide. A chemical reaction in the marrow of the bone, ascending to a height that we reach alone.
Feel the divine spark leaping through the veins,
breaking every tether and the heavy iron chains. A flash of inspiration, a lightning bolt of grace, lighting up the darkness of this lonely place.
one tiny ember
Can set the world on fire, lifting our intentions to a frequency that's higher.
forge the steel within the furnace of the chest, putting every doubt to a final burning test. The smoke is rising like a signal to the stars, beyond the reach of gravity and the planet Mars.
Glowing like a diamond in a furnace of coal, the alchemy of spirit is the ultimate goal. Transformation happening in the blink of an eye, as we become the sun within a midnight sky.
Temperature is rising as the atoms collide,
Nowhere for the shadows of the past to hide.
a chemical reaction in the
Marrow of the bone, ascending to a height that we reach alone.
feel the divine spark
Leaping through the veins, breaking every tether and the heavy iron chains. A flash of inspiration, a lightning bolt of grace, lighting up the darkness of this lonely place. One tiny ember can set the world on fire, lifting our intentions to a frequency that's higher. It's the source of the light, it's the origin of heat,
making the rhythm of the universe complete.
brighter than a supernova, harder than the core, opening the hinges of the eternal door. We are the flame and we are the light,
Burning through the fabric of the
endless night.
The fire, the power within.
Feel the divine spark leaping through the veins, breaking every tether and the heavy iron chains. A flash of inspiration, a lightning bolt of grace, lighting up the darkness of this lonely place. One tiny ember can set the world on fire, lifting our intentions to a frequency that's higher.
Keep burning,
Brilliant light,
divine
divine
spark.
The velvet curtain of the evening starts to fall, shadows stretching tall against the garden wall.
A silver needle
Stitches stars into the black, leaving every worry on a different track.
I find my voice within the hollow of the moon, whistling a strange and solitary tune.
The city noise is dying like a fading ghost as I reach the boundary of the quiet coast.
Suspended in the ether between the dark and light, taking wing like owls in the middle of the flight.
Gravity is losing its dominion and its hold
as the ancient mysteries of the night unfold. Singing a midnight aria, soaring to the peak, words of hidden passion that we finally speak. By operatic fever under lamps of gas and oil,
rising from the sorrow and the heavy daily toil.
The universe is listening to every soaring note,
written in the stardust that the angels wrote.
the cobblestones are glistening with a coat of frost, finding every memory that we thought was lost.
I'll serenade the windows and the empty street until the transformation is entirely complete.
The air is thin and fragrant with the scent of pine, tasting like a vintage and a holy wine.
No audience is needed for a song this pure, a remedy of music that is destined to endure.
Suspended in the ether between the dark and light, taking wing like owls in the middle of the flight. Gravity is losing its dominion and its hold as the ancient mysteries of the night unfold. Singing a midnight aria, soaring to the peak, words of hidden passion that we finally speak. Operatic fever under lamps of gas and oil,
Rising from the sorrow and the heavy daily toil.
the universe is listening to every soaring note,
Written in the stardust that the angels wrote.
high above the steeples, past the clouds of slate, knocking on the iron of the celestial gate.
Let the vibrato tremble like a leaf upon the tree, a proclamation of the spirit wild and grand and free.
It's a symphony of shadows,
A concert of the soul,
making the fragmented heart
finally feel whole.
the night, the song belongs to us. Singing a midnight aria, soaring to the peak, words of hidden passion that we finally speak. Upright fever under lamps of gas and oil,
Rising from the sorrow and the heavy daily toil.
the universe is listening to every soaring note,
Written in the stardust that the angels wrote.
the final cadence,
Dissolving in the air.
midnight aria.
are dimming in the tired balcony, awaiting the resolution of the mystery. The velvet drapes are heavy with the scent of age, as the final actors step upon the stage. The script was written by a master's tired hand, scattered like the wreckage on a desolate strand. But we found the meaning in the very last act, turning the fiction into a solid, holy fact.
The spotlight is blinding, moment is now. Before we give the final deep and humble bow,
The orchestra is breathing as the tension begins,
to celebrate the losses and the hard-fought wins. This is the grand finale, the peak of the show, letting the rivers of emotion finally flow. A spectacular ending, a thunderous sound, where the glory of the journey is finally found. Throwing the flowers and the roses to the floor, as the universe opens the
eternal door.
No more rehearsals in the cold and the dark. We finally ignited the necessary spark,
Every tragedy was a lesson in disguise,
leading to the triumph in each other's eyes.
The masks are discarded, the costumes are shed, following the silver and the golden thread.
The audience is rising in a standing acclaim,
Remembering the power of a sacred name.
the spotlight is blinding.
Moment is now.
Before we give
The final
deep and humble bow,
The orchestra is breathing as the tension begins,
to celebrate the losses and the hard-fought wins. This is the grand finale, the peak of the show,
letting the rivers of emotion
finally flow. A spectacular ending, a thunderous sound,
where the glory of the journey is finally found.
throwing the flowers and the roses to the floor,
As the universe opens the eternal door.
let the soprano reach the highest of the notes,
As the spirit of the music effortlessly flows,
higher than the ceiling, past the rafters and the roof,
providing the absolute and undeniable proof
that love is the author and love is the end.
the ultimate message that the heavens could send.
Bravo! The end!
Is here.
This is the grand finale, the peak of the show,
Letting the rivers of emotion finally flow,
a spectacular ending, a thunderous sound,
where the glory of the journey is finally found.
throwing the flowers and the roses to the floor,
As the universe opens the eternal door.
the curtain falls,
Standing tall.
grand finale.
The terracotta rooftops glow with baked sienna hue, waking up to landscapes that are drenched in morning dew. Cypress trees are standing like sentinels of green, the most enchanting scenery that I have ever seen.
I'll pour a glass of Chianti while the olive branches sway, and watch the golden shadows chase the lavender away. The dirt beneath my fingernails is honest and it's sweet, as the pulse of old Italia starts to thrum beneath my feet.
The rolling hills are whispering a rustic lullaby beneath the vast embroidery of a Mediterranean sky.
Time is just a river
that is moving slow and deep,
where the secrets of the vineyard are the only ones we keep.
basking in the Tuscan sun where the light is pouring gold, a warmth that heals the spirit and the stories that are old.
Let the citrus and the rosemary perfume the summer air,
Finding a serenity that's beyond a simple prayer.
Every moment is a canvas, every heartbeat is a brush,
Painting through the stillness and the afternoon's soft hush.
I chase the neon flickers in the cities made of glass, but I trade 1,000 kingdoms just to watch the seasons pass.
Here the soil is ancient and the stone is built to stay, in the cradle of the valley where the light begins to play.
The bells are tolling softly from the chapel on the hill,
While the busy world of commerce finally stands completely still.
bread is on the counter and the oil is on the vine.
Everything is harvest, everything is fine.
The rolling hills are whispering
A rustic lullaby beneath the vast embroidery of a Mediterranean sky.
time is just a river
That is moving slow and deep,
where the secrets of the vineyard
are the only ones we keep.
basking in the Tuscan sun where the light is pouring gold.
A warmth that heals the spirit and the stories that are old.
Let the
Citrus and the rosemary perfume the summer air, finding a serenity that's beyond a simple prayer.
every moment is a canvas, every heartbeat is a brush,
Painting through the stillness and the afternoon's soft hush. Linger in the orchard while the cicadas start to sing.
feel the simple pleasure that the humble moments bring.
It's a vintage of the soul, it's a cellar of the heart, where the ending of the journey is the place we finally start.
Vibrant and eternal,
Shimmering and bright, the radiance of Tuscany is our guiding light.
the gold, the heat,
Home is here, basking in the Tuscan sun where the light is pouring gold. A warmth that heals the spirit and the stories that are old.
let the citrus and the rosemary
Perfume golden ribbons trail behind the setting sun. The labor of the weary world is finally done. Silver mist descends upon the sleeping lake, leaving tiny diamonds in its gentle wake.
I walked a dusty road for many lonely miles,
seeking for the magic hidden in your smiles.
The city lights are flickering like candles in the wind,
but here is where the journey of our souls begin. Gravity is pulling us into the deep blue reflections of a dream that is coming into view. The rhythm of the tide is a song we used to know, moving with the pulses of the indigo glow. Underneath the velvet moon, glowing soft and pale, tracing out the patterns of a celestial veil.
wrap yourself in shadows,
Hide within the dark,
waiting for the timber
to ignite the spark
in the quiet theater of the midnight sky.
We watch the lonely constellations drifting by.
Spanish moss is hanging from the ancient oak, wrapped within the mysteries of a purple cloak.
I'll sing a lullaby to keep the ghosts away, while the stars are dancing in a grand display. Soft as any feather, smooth as any silk, clouds are swirling gently in a river of milk. There is no tomorrow, there is no before, only this moment on the lunar floor. Gravity is pulling us into the deep blue reflections of a dream, oh, that is coming into view. The rhythm of the tide is a song we used to know, moving with the pulses of the indigo glow. Underneath the velvet moon, glowing soft and pale,
Tracing out the patterns,
of a celestial veil.
wrap yourself in shadows,
Hide within the dark,
waiting for the timber
to ignite the spark
in the quiet theater of the midnight sky.
We watch the lonely constellations drifting by.
Hush, now the universe is holding its breath.
The victory of beauty over sorrow and death.
Let the cosmic dust settle on your tired brow.
Everything we search for is right here, right now.
Higher than the birds,
Swifter than the gale,
our love is the ship.
and the wind in the sail. Glow for me,
Shine for me,
velvet sphere in the dark.
underneath the velvet moon,
Glowing soft and pale,
tracing out the patterns.
of a celestial veil.
Wrap yourself in shadows,
Hide within the dark, waiting for the timber to ignite the spark in the quiet theater
of the midnight sky.
We watch the lonely constellations drifting by. Sleep now,
In the velvet,
the moon is watching, watching over you. currents swirl beneath the jagged cliff, carrying the secrets of a wooden skiff. Sapphire depths are calling to the restless mind, leaving all the dry and dusty roads behind.
I was a sailor lost in a fog of gray, searching for a lighthouse to point the way. But the compass in my chest began to spin when I felt the salt upon your porcelain skin.
The moon is pulling at the heavy, restless weight, defying every boundary of a cruel fate. We are sinking deeper where the coral forests grow, guided by the phosphorescent rhythmic glow, drowning in the ocean heart, vast and wide and blue, finding a reflection of the purest part of you.
Immense as the horizon,
Deeper than the trench,
a thirst that no earthly fountain
could ever quench,
tides are turning over,
washing out the sand,
bound by a devotion that no mortal
can withstand.
Storms may gather on the surface of the glass, watching as the thunderous clouds begin to pass. But down in the stillness where the whales sing,
We are protected by the shadow of a giant wing. Treasures hidden in the gardens of the brine,
glimmering like stars within a sunken mine.
forget the shore and the safety of the dock. We are the water that can erode the hardest rock. The moon is pulling at the heavy, restless weight, defying every boundary of a cruel fate. We are sinking deeper where the coral forests grow, guided by the phosphorescent rhythmic glow, drowning in the ocean heart, vast and wide and blue, finding a reflection of the purest part of you.
Immense as the horizon,
Deeper than the trench,
a thirst that no earthly fountain
could ever quench,
tides are turning over,
washing out the sand,
bound by a devotion that no mortal can withstand. Flowing through the canyons of the undersea,
unlocking every shackle to be wild and free.
the salt is our blood,
And the spray is our breath,
a love that survived
even the winter of death. How pestle and grand, majestic and cold,
a mystery that never grows
weary or old.
De profundis.
From the abyss,
I call to you.
drowning in the ocean heart, vast and wide and blue. Drowning in the ocean heart, vast and wide and blue, finding a reflection of the purest part of you. Immense as the horizon, from the chrysalis of doubt and cold, a story of bravery is starting to unfold. The heavy leaden weight is turning into light as colors bleed into the canvas of the sight.
I crawl through the valley of the deepest shade, where every memory of the sunshine began to fade. But there's a spark of lightning in the center of the mind, leaving the gravity of yesterday behind.
The thermal winds are catching on to spirit wings, unlocking the potential that the morning brings. Higher than the vultures past the eagle's nest, toward the sanctuary of the golden west. Watch the rising soul ascending from the clay into the brilliance of a never-ending day. No longer tethered to the anchors of the past, finding the freedom that was always meant to last. Defying every limit, breaking every cage, turning the final leaf of a bitter stage.
The atmosphere is thin and the pressure is intense, but every struggle starts to make a perfect sense. I am the architect of the clouds and the sky, learning the secret of the way the angels fly.
The embers of the heart are glowing white and hot, giving everything to the victory we sought. Purified by fire, strengthened by the climb, stepping outside the boundaries of mortal time. The thermal winds are catching under spirit wings, unlocking the potential that the morning brings. Higher than the vultures past the eagle's nest, toward the sanctuary of the golden west. Watch the rising soul ascending from the clay into the brilliance of a never-ending day. No longer tethered to the anchors of the past, finding the freedom that was always meant to last.
Defying every limit,
Breaking every cage, turning the final leaf of a bitter stage.
leave the heavy armor on the dusty ground. A weightless vibration is the only sound,
Transcending the logic of the earth and the stone, claiming a destiny that we face alone.
we are the stars in a human disguise.
Reflected in the mirrors of each other's eyes.
Rising, soaring, I am free. Watch the rising soul
Ascending from the clay
into the brilliance
of a never-ending day.
no longer tethered to the anchors of the past.
Finding a freedom that was always
To last, defying every limit,
breaking every cage
turning the final leaf
of a bitter stage.
ever upward to the light.
Rising soul. evening starts to fall, shadows stretching tall against the garden wall. A silver needle stitches stars into the black, leaving every worry on a different track.
I find my voice within the hollow of the moon, whistling a strange and solitary tune.
The city noise is dying like a fading ghost as I reach the boundary of the quiet coast. Suspended in the ether between the dark and light, taking wing like owls in the middle of the flight.
Gravity is losing its dominion and its hold,
as the ancient mysteries of the night unfold.
Singing a midnight aria,
Soaring to the peak,
words of hidden passion
that we finally speak.
Operatic fever under lamps of gas and oil,
Rising from the sorrow and the heavy daily toil.
the universe is listening to every soaring note,
Written in the stardust that the angels wrote.
the cobblestones are glistening with a coat of frost, finding every memory that we thought was lost.
I serenade the windows and the empty street until the transformation is entirely complete.
The air is thin and fragrant
With the scent of pine,
tasting like a vintage
and a holy wine.
No audience is needed for a song this pure,
A remedy of music that is destined to endure. Suspended in the ether between the dark and light, taking wing like owls in the middle of the flight.
gravity is losing its dominion and its hold,
As the ancient mysteries of the night unfold.
singing a midnight aria,
Soaring to the peak,
words of hidden passion,
that we finally speak.
operatic fever under lamps of gas and oil,
Rising from the sorrow and the heavy daily toil.
the universe
Is listening to every soaring note, written in the stardust that the angels wrote.
high above the steeples, past the clouds of slate,
Knocking on the iron of the celestial gate.
let the vibrato tremble like a leaf upon the tree.
A proclamation of the spirit, wild and grand and free. It's a symphony of shadows, a concerto of the soul, making the fragmented heart finally feel